Aisha Beau here, and it's been a long time since I've done an update on my transition from relaxed to natural hair. So far, I've been transitioning now for about 6.5 months, actually a little over 6.5 because next week it'll be about 7 months. So I haven't had a relaxer since January. I never thought I would make it this far. I mean, I did think I would make it this far, but it actually breezed by a lot faster than I thought it would. So far my transition has been going really well. So far it's been more ups than it has been downs. I'm going to talk through a bit more about my transition, some tips I've learned along the way, and just how I've been feeling as I've been transitioning. But first, because I know that that's one of the main reasons why most of you probably clicked on this link, I'm going to show you what my hair looks like in comparison. So I'm going to show you what my natural hair looks like in comparison to the relaxed ends. And next up, you're going to see a video of me last night with my hair wet after coming out of the shower. So stay tuned for that portion. I'll be right back. So here is a close-up of the back of my hair after I washed it yesterday. As you can see, my new growth is definitely growing. There's a little bit of product on my hair that's not dandruff. I used the Aunt Jackie's Hydrating Sealing Butter, and I guess I hadn't rubbed it all the way in. So that's what that white is that you see right there. But aside from that, just wanted to show you my growing curl pattern and how it looks so far. This is 6 months, y'all. So it takes time. Now I'm going to give you a bit more detail on the length of my hair. As you know, I don't really length check my hair that often because then I'm going to get wrapped up in that and I'm going to be disappointed. So for now, this is how it looks, and this is me stretching it, and as you can see, I already am starting to see a bit of shrinkage. Here's a slightly closer look. Woohoo! Woo! As you can see, my hair has grown quite a bit since my last check-in, which was 4 months ago. I'll put the link, I think it'll be up top on the left side or the right side. I'll put the link there so you can see my 4-month transition video, so you can see the difference in length and texture of my hair for the past 2 months. Now on to some tips and things I've learned as I've been transitioning. Enjoy! As I mentioned in my clip showcasing my new growth, I haven't been length checking my hair. Reason being because I just don't want to get caught up in length checking like every single week, like how long is it, how long is it, how long is it, because I'm just going to drive myself insane, and I think it's just better off that I just have these sporadic checks and sporadic check updates, just so every time I see it I'm like, woo, and I'm more excited, as opposed to checking it every single day and being like, how long is it every single day. And I think that that is a tip that I can give to you, because it really just makes your process a lot less stressful when you're not so caught up in length and you're more so just caught up in how healthy your natural hair is looking. Honestly, it actually hasn't been so bad. I'm mainly frustrated with the fact that I do have to do a flexi rod set every week, sometimes twice a week, or a braid out, or different styles to my hair, as opposed to being able to just like wash it, blow it out real quick, and throw it into a bun. And now my hair is taking me like an hour, sometimes an hour and a half, or 2 hours to do every time I need to do it. But I wouldn't trade that for anything, because at this point I'm really just training my hands. I know that all of my hair isn't natural, but a tip that I can give you is to act as though your entire head of hair as you're transitioning is already natural. That is the A1 certified way of being able to style your hair once it is fully natural, because I just feel like putting my hair in a protective style back to back to back to back to back, a weave, braid sets, back to back throughout my entire transition, and then one day just chopping off all the relaxer, and then I have all this hair on my head and I'm like, now how do I do it? You know, I just feel like that's a recipe for disaster. So I'm braving it. I'm going through the transition period without doing any protective styles or any styles with weave or added hair, and I'm learning to manipulate my hair, learning to work with my hair, understanding the texture and seeing where it's come from, and also just training my hands to braid, training my hands to twist up flexi rods or to twist perm rods, to do twists in my hair, because having to relearn that once your hair is fully natural is not going to be fun at all. And like once you get your hair fully natural, you just want to be out here. You want to be rocking a cute fro. You want to be, you know, ready. And I don't want to be trying to figure it out 12 months from now. So I think it's best that if you are transitioning, to try and be patient and learn on your own. Okay, so along with learning to do your own hair, I would say that an issue that I've been running into lately, now that the difference in texture is becoming much greater, is that my relaxed ends are tangling up a lot. That has been like my biggest nightmare. So making sure that your hair is fully moisturized, using products with a lot of slip that help you to easily get your comb through your entire head of hair is great. But there's another side to that, because now that I have more natural hair on my head versus relaxed hair, well, no, I guess more relaxed hair. But anyway, now that I have a half and half, some co-washes are not really taking to my relaxed hair very well. So my natural hair will feel soft and luxurious, but I put a co-wash onto my relaxed ends, and they are not having it. They are dry, straw-like, and it's just like hell to comb through. So trying to find the right co-wash that'll really go through both is a bit of a tough process, especially with the two different types of textures, but just being patient, taking your time, and just making sure that your hair is heavily, heavily moisturized as you detangle is your best bet. So since I decided to go the route of not doing any protective styles, it has made things a bit more difficult in terms of doing a really quick style when I'm ready to go out. And I just don't feel like sitting down and doing a flexi rod set, or my flexi rod set was ruined. So what I've been doing is pulling my hair back into a sleek bun. However, what I've noticed with that is the fact that my hair, my natural hair underneath, gets matted. Like if I do a sleek bun for one day and I'm like, oh, I don't feel like doing it again, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to just leave it for the next day and just kind of just keep it, make sure I fix up my edges a little bit, redo the bun. My hair gets so matted underneath. Like, it's insane. So one thing that I have learned is that, because what I would do is I would take it out and I'd be like, okay, let me try to detangle it now before I get into the shower. No, do not do that. Because I was over here losing so much hair. So if your hair does get matted up and tangled with your natural hair, with your relaxed hair, I would get in the shower first, put water on it. Water is the #1 moisturizer. Get some water on it, then put on some type of conditioner before you shampoo. Once you have the water, put the conditioner in there to soften it up, and then try to detangle after your hair has been matted like that. Because I learned the hard way, and my hair was all over the place, just being ripped out of my head. So I've definitely learned that you have to take a lot of good care with your hair. When your hair is natural, especially when there's that line of demarcation between your natural hair and your relaxed hair, it will break off in a heartbeat, I'm telling you. So I think that it's best that you just take your time, make sure it's fully moisturized, and then detangle. Now that I've seen more new growth in my hair and I've been having these issues with my relaxed ends tangling up with my natural hair, I have been getting a lot of thoughts about doing the big chop. At first, I was going to just chop it all off before I even, barely even, I had one little baby centimeter of natural hair. I was like, well, I'm just gonna start out with short hair. Then my mom talked me off the cliff, and after that, I was like, oh, I can ride it out. This transitioning thing is easy. If you just have some flexi rods and perm rods, you can just transition for as long as you want, which you can, but you absolutely can. And I've seen some miraculous videos of women who have been transitioning for 12, 13, 14 months. But I don't know if I can hang on that long to my relaxed ends. So I definitely foresee myself doing the big chop in the near future. As to when exactly, I can't tell you right now, but I definitely foresee myself doing the big chop. I think that it would just make the growth process a lot better, faster, easier, and it really will finally get me to that place where I'm really truly manipulating fully natural hair. And again, I just want to get that practice out of the way so that when my hair is real big, I'm gonna know exactly what to do with it and nobody can tell me nothing. So I definitely foresee myself doing the big chop at some point. My camera cut off on me, so mean. But as I was saying, I don't think that one is greater than the other, but it's definitely coming up in my future. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that my progress inspires you to continue on your natural transition and just have fun with it. Take your time, be patient, watch tons of YouTube videos, leave comments, ask me questions. Like, I'm here for you in this transition, and as I would hope for you to be here for me as well. And if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you know my next video will be released, and leave me a comment. As I said, I love to hear from you. So until next time. For more beauty tips, visit AishaBeau.com.